Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. It is 2 a.m. and we are doing this because you know I have to be at work tomorrow at 4:30. But anyways, welcome. For today's video, I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys a first impressions on a new little collection that ColourPop recently released in collaboration with ZOELLA. When this collection released, I don't even have to say anything. When this collection released, I was like, whoa, cutest thing alive. You guys know I'm so down with packaging. And then ColourPop, I love the brand because they're so freaking affordable. So I purchased the whole collection pretty much. Here's how the package arrived in this like little plasticky type of bag. There's two like little clasps to it and there's a bunch of goodies chilling in there. I still haven't peeked on the inside to see like what's going on in here, so we're gonna kind of do that together. I know that there's a blush that's included in here, a highlighter, an eyeshadow palette, some lip products. In regards to my makeup, I pretty much did do my base. I put my foundation, a primer, did my brows as well as bronzer. I still didn't do highlighter, blush, lips, eyes, so we're gonna do that together. I'll go ahead and leave this link down below if you guys want to pick it up for yourselves. I'm really excited. I'm really thrilled. So if you guys don't know, ZOELLA is a YouTuber, someone that has been doing videos for years now. I used to watch her pretty consistently years back, but I don't know, as the years went on, I don't like really watch her so much anymore. But I still couldn't miss out on the opportunity to pick this up because you guys know I have a little ColourPop like obsession situation, so this needed to be in my home. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, so for lunch today I have get a life. I think I'm gonna start with the eyeshadow palette because it's probably the most exciting, at least to me, maybe to you guys. Here's how the eyeshadow palette looks. Really cute. It says ZOELLA x ColourPop, and the whole theme of the collection is kind of like brunch related. So there are like pancakes everywhere, strawberries, blueberries, eggs, and all the good stuff pretty much. Yay! So excited. I spoke to you guys about this in my yes, no, maybe so video, and to have it in my hands, I'm just like so happy. Like these things make me happy, you know what I mean? Anyways, here's how the actual palette looks. It's in a cardboard package. Seems like there's a nice size mirror chilling in here, and then you get 12 different eyeshadows chilling in here. So here's how the palette looks like up close. Really cute, I must say. And there's a pop of something extra in here with this shade, and then this shade right here in the shape of a heart. It's just really cutesy. You guys can see the color story in here is pretty neutral with a pop of blue and maybe a pop of like purple. And then the finishes in here are pretty much matte. We have metallic, satins, and then I think one shade with glitter in there, which I'll indicate what's what once I swatch. Don't you guys just love pulling this off? It's like an addiction of mine. I need to do it. It's a really nice mirror, I have to say. All right, let's go ahead and do some swatches. So far, yum. Stop it. Can you like please stop feeling like a butt? Thank you. They swatch pretty nicely. Most of the shades are really nice and very creamy and soft. There were some shades that were pigmented, but not like goodness gracious pigmented, so just have that in mind. So in this palette we are getting 5 mattes, this burgundy color, this color right up here which is like a terracotta, this brown shade, this deeper brown, and then this cobalt blue, which is really pretty. I would say that on the second swatch it kind of was a bit weak, but it's not bad for a blue, I should say. And this one right here is the only shade that's a brown with gold glitter, which I find to be interesting. I think to myself, why do brands do that? Do you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's a tough shade to work with. You throw it in your crease, is it something that you put on the lid? And then we have 6 shades that are a combination of like a satin and metallic finish. Some seem a bit more pigmented and vibrant than others, but they're more of like a metallic finish to the most part. So that's pretty much this shade right here, this brown shade, this, and this color right over here. See, the color selection is really neutral, like I mentioned before, something that probably could be worn on a day-to-day basis. And I do like the fact that there's a blue in here. I know a lot of brands do that, and sometimes it can be like, okay, enough already. But I really do like the shade of this blue. Like it's not a oceany blue, it's more like a cobalt blue, like I mentioned. So I think it'll actually go really well with the other colors that are included in here, just as a pop of something, you know what I mean? Let's just be real here. At the end game, I'm pretty sure that I have most of these shades in my collection, but I do like the story of this palette. Like I'm pretty sure I can create a bunch of looks just using this. And then also, it's ColourPop, I just needed it. I feel like I don't even have to explain myself because you guys understand me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this off as per usual, because then it's gonna be all messy here, and then I'm gonna start with the eye look. All right, so we're pretty close. So the first thing I realized with this palette is that there's no like lid setting shade, which isn't the biggest deal, but you guys do know that I love and enjoy when brands do include those shades because it just makes things easier. The Riviera palette does have it, which is right over here, which is what I'm gonna use, even though I kind of set my lids already. I'm just gonna do it a little bit more. I'm just gonna take it in a big brush and just throw it on my eyes so it gets like all over the place. The first shade I'm gonna go in with is Maple Syrup. Also, I wanted to mention that the shade names are really cute. Everything is just very like breakfast-y related, and it's pretty fun. I don't know, this is such a cute little palette. All right, dipping my brush in there. Just gonna throw this in the crease. You guys pretty much know the drill. At this point, I'm pretty much repeating myself. And I'm gonna build it up. Really pretty so far, I like that. I will say that when you dip your brush in here, there's a ton of kick up, so just have that in mind. The next shade I'm gonna go in with is Mimosa, which is this shade right over here. It's a little bit maybe like rosy-ish in tone, but still like brown. And I'm gonna go in with the JH32 brush. With this, pretty much put it in the same place, maybe like a little bit lower in the crease area. That shade is literally the definition of yum. So pigmented, and that was going in like once. I didn't even have to dip twice in there. The next shade I'm gonna go in with is French Toast, which is this really nice deepened burgundy brown color, and use that on a smaller brush. It's the M514, and it's really small. It's like a good like small blending brush, and it's like perfect for like doing a little bit more detailed work in like the real crease area, not like everywhere. Okay, so I think I'm pretty much done with the shade French Toast. I will say that the shade did blend out really nicely, but I also kind of feel like all of them kind of meshed together. So I don't even know if it was necessary to go in with all three. I feel like if I would have just went with one, it would have been fine. But anyways, that's just my experience for the first time. I think that the next thing I want to do is use a shade for the lids. I would have maybe liked maybe like a black in here or more of a deeper brownish shade so I can deepen the outer V area. But there isn't one here, so it's fine. I mean, we have the shade Extra Slice right here, but it has little like specks of gold in there. I don't know, I don't want that in my crease. Anyways, I'm going to use the shade Skinny Latte. Let's use the one in the heart. So with this, I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger and put it on my lids. That's typically how I like to apply my glittery type of shade, and I like to pretty much just put it from the inner corner. Do I have chocolate here? The hell? I did eat a bar before this, so anyways, I like to put it from the inner corner to like the middle, not necessarily dragging it out all the way over there, and going pretty high because I do have big eyes. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for the lids. Calm down. I'm gonna do the lower lash line right now. I'm gonna go in with the shade Brunch Club, which is this gorgeous cobalt blue. I want it to be like super saturated and pigmented, so I'm gonna build up the color, but then also kind of blend it out so it's not gonna be too harsh, but then in a way harsh as well, so you can really see the blueness going on there, you know? That is very intense. I'm pretty sure once this eye is done and once I have lashes on, all of that, it'll look, you know, a little bit more like acceptable. But that's what I'm gonna do now, actually. I'm gonna finish off this eye. I'm gonna put on lashes, eyeliner, mascara, all of that, and then we'll hop onto these products. I wanna just go in depth with all of those too so you guys can see how they look. I will say that this blue, what is this called? Brunch Club, applied really nicely. This was with 2 applications. I went in twice, built it up, and then kind of blended it out. It's very pigmented for what it is, and I'm pretty impressed with that one. I really like it. So I'll be back in a second. One second. All right, so here's where we're at with both of the eyes completed and lashes. These lashes were being a little bit of a pain in the ass to work with. So hopefully they look like pretty decent on. I'm liking this look, let me tell you. I think it actually looks really pretty and pretty wearable. So I'm gonna highlight my inner corners and my brow bone with the shade Champagne Toast. This color right here, gorgeous champagne type of color. I think it should work well with my skin color. Let's see. Yeah. Yum. That's gonna do it for me, let me tell you. this to be very pigmented. A lot of times with like these kind of shades, I have to go in with my finger, especially for my inner corners. But I don't have to do it like this time. All right, I think we're done with the eyes for now. Let's go ahead and dip into the bag and see what else we have in here. I'm really excited, I love this. Okay, so I wish they would have included a setting spray, oh my goodness, right? So first of all, the packaging, really cute on both of them. They're both the same thing. This is the Soulmate Blush. I love it, I love it, it's so cute. ZOELLA X ColourPop Pressed Powder. And then here's how the shade looks, a stunning, beautiful pink shade, a perfect go-to color for a day-to-day basis. With this, I'm gonna use the JH06 brush. This is the perfect, literally, blush brush because it's not super dense. It has like a nice amount of give to it and it's very like airy. So it really distributes the blush super nicely on the face. I mean, with other blushes at least. I haven't tried it with this, but let's see. This is very pretty. And I do like to go pretty heavy-handed with blush because I just think it adds the most cutest vibe to any face. I know not everyone's into blush, but I love it. Look how cute it looks. It just adds more. Then we're gonna go in with the highlighter, which is called Swipe Right. And here's how the highlighter looks. Let me see. Oof, it's definitely very chalky. I don't know about this one. It's very powdery too. I don't know. It has a little bit of like a shift to it as well. So let's just see if I'm feeling this or not. I can't find my highlighter brush. I'm just going to use the same brush I use on my eyes, like the first initial brush I use. This is the JH30. It's also a really good brush to use for highlighter generally, honestly. I don't know about this one. I don't know. Yeah, that's going to be a no. That's going to be a no. First of all, it has a pretty strong purpley shift to it, so not something that I would typically wear on a day-to-day basis. And it's very, very powdery and like piecey and just cheapy. I'm kind of upset about this one. Damn it. Whatever, I'm gonna do the other side as well just to even it out, but that's gonna be that's gonna be a no. I think I'm gonna go in with the shade Champagne Toast from the eyeshadow palette and use this on my face. I think this would work really well. Let me see. Oh, definitely much better. Much better. Better, much better. Where's that from? Mary Poppins? Or The Sound of Music? Julia Andrews says it. That's all I remember. No, The Princess Diaries. See, I remember it was her. Anyways, this shade right here, Champagne Toast, is beautiful. I'm totally in love with it. I like to blend everything out just so it's not like, whoa, calm down. Okay, then we have the few remaining products in this bag. Firstly, we have this adorable Group Hug Supernova Shadow Bundle. So cute. Ah, baby. Okay, so we get two of these Supernova like liquid eyeshadows. Similar to the Stila Glitter and Glows, but I feel like the Stila Glitter and Glows have more like a punch to them. Maybe these will be a bit different and more pigmented and more like goodness gracious. Let's see. Whoa, it's definitely very metallic-y and gorgeous. This one right here is in Bellini. So you guys can see right over there. Whoa, that is a gorgeous like rose goldy kind of color. I will say though, looking at both of these, they don't seem like they're too different. So let me just watch this to see, in case you were contemplating. The hell? Yeah, they look very similar. So this one right here is an OG. This one is in Bellini. This one is a little bit more brownish. This one is a little bit rose gold. But I mean, I don't believe they would look crazily different on the eyes. Then we have these three babies. What are these? These are the lip bundles. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do swatches with this. And then lastly, we get two lip liners as well as a sticker sheet, which I'm totally down to use. So cute. There's like eggs all over it. It says brunch date, pancakes, blueberries, strawberries. I love stickers. Yeah. And then this bag is so cute. I love it. One minute. So in each of these little like milk cartons, we have a lip liner and then a liquid lipstick. We have, yeah, an ultra matte lip. So here's how this little duo looks. Firstly, the lid of the liquid lipstick is this gold color, and then the lip liner is just pinky and white shade, which I really like that they switched up the packaging for this collection because I love when they do that. I'm gonna give you guys lip swatches and arm swatches in a second. Then we have this little duo. Oh, I love it. I love it. This liquid lipstick is more like a mauve-ish, pinky, nudish type of shade, but like more purpley. And then the same color like lip liner, so it goes well hand in hand together. And then we have this one right here, which is my favorite. So pretty, damn. This is just a nude like lipstick, which you guys know I vibe with 100%. And then lastly, we have these two products. I love that the box is like this yellow color with these, you know, strawberry hearts all over them. So we have this shade right here, which is an orangey color. And this one is called XOXO. Gossip Girl. Not really Gossip Girl, just called XOXO. And then this one right here, is this the same thing? No, this one is called Sincerely Yours, but why the hell did they look so similar? One second. You see, I see what's going on. Wow, I am very slow right now. What time is it? 3:15, pretty slow. The outer packaging is just this beautiful orange color, but once you open it up, there are two different eyeliners, which obviously. So we have a brown shade, which is called Sincerely Yours, and then the black shade is XOXO. If I would have known that these were included in here, I would have used them on my eyes, but I didn't know, so whatever. Now I know. I'll probably use them in a Shop My Stash. So cool. Now let's go ahead and do some lip swatches. I'm going to start off with the lightest shade and go to the deepest shade. So the first duo I'm going to try on is the Little One duo, which I love that name because I always call my niece Little One. Like, you're such a little one. Last time I called her, you're such a little one. She's like, I'm not a little one. I'm a big one. And I'm like, what a butt. Anyways, so the lip liner and the liquid lipstick both have the same names. I'm going to try these both on right now. So excited. Here's how the Little One duo looks. The lip liner is on top and then the liquid lipstick is on bottom. Once again, remember that that's a matte finish. What I found was really cool about this duo is that the lip liner and the liquid lipstick is literally identical. And I love that, especially with deeper shades, because a lot of times I just go out of the line and I need that actual like lip liner that's perfection and like perfect, and I don't always have the perfect combination. So I do appreciate that ColourPop did that. With a light color like this, I don't typically always go in with a lip liner, but it's still nice to have this color. I will probably get a lot of use out of it. This is my vibe. 100% line. And now we're moving on to the next shade, which is the liquid lipstick in the shade At Me, and then the lip liner is in the shade Oh Snap. So these two do not have the same names, but the first ones we tested out did have the same names. I think that both of these are not the same, but kind of similar. The first little duo we tested out is a bit more nude, and then this one is a little bit more mauve-ish slash pinky, but it doesn't look too like different on the lips. I totally don't mind that though, because this is also my vibe and something that I would wear pretty often. I just think that this color is so pretty. Okay, so now let's move on to the third duo. We have the lip liner in the shade Bossy, and then the liquid lipstick in the shade Self Love Club. So here's what the last duo looks like on the lips. Again, the lip liner and the liquid lipstick are literally identical, which I love. Here's what they look like when they're swatched. The lip liner is called Bossy, and then the liquid lipstick is called Self Love Club. I do think that this lip paired with this eye is a little bit much, and it's like, well, calm down. So I probably wouldn't wear these two together, although I do think that these lip products definitely do match with this eye look. Anyways, that's pretty much it in regards to what was included in the full ZOELLA and ColourPop collection. I'm pretty happy and pleased with everything. I will say that, let's start off with the lip products because we just did that, basically swatches. The lip liners are really nice, very creamy. I do have a few of their lip liners, so having more in my collection is definitely beneficial, and I will get a lot of use out of them. One thing that's kind of annoying is they're not retractable, and I kind of feel like they should get with the times because it just makes things so much easier, you know what I mean? But besides for that, the quality is really nice, and they're shades that I am going to wear, especially the two nudish like shades like these two. The liquid lipsticks are all matte finishes. I do like the satin formula the most in regards to the lip products, like liquid lipstick situations, but I will say that the matte formula like feels very comfortable. I don't know if they maybe changed it up, because I think the older ones that I have felt a little bit drying, but this does not feel that way. And even though I only had it on for a few minutes, like usually with the other ones, it was like almost instantly pretty dry. With this, it feels like it's more like a satin finish, so Again, I don't know if they changed the formula, but it feels really amazing on the lips, and considering the fact that they're only like $6, it's pretty damn amazing. Really happy with the liquid lipsticks. In regards to the eyeliners, they seem like they're very creamy, they seem very pigmented, and I do think that they're gonna last nicely in the waterline. It's still something that I have to test out because I forgot that they're included in here. I didn't even realize that they were included in here. So I'll have to use them in a shop my stash and keep you guys posted, but I think I have high hopes for that. Then moving on to the two powder products. The blush is stunning. I love it. A go-to gorgeous springy shade that I could see myself wearing. It's a matte finish and it applies beautifully. Like, a little bit goes a long way, but it's also very easy to build up, and I don't feel like it looks clowny even if you do build it up. So I really like this blush. As for the highlighter, sucks. Not for me, not my vibe. I think the quality is not there at all. It's very chalky, it's very piecey. I think that the color is also really off, but let's say the color would be amazing. The quality is just not there. So I'm pretty disappointed with this. If you happen to get the whole collection, you'll probably receive this in the collection. Not probably, you will receive it in the collection. But if you're gonna pick and choose certain products, I probably would skip, not probably, I would skip on this. I don't think you'll like it. What else? In regard to the Supernova liquid eyeshadows, I think that the shades are really beautiful, shades that one would probably typically wear on a day-to-day basis. They seem very pigmented. I will say that the shades are really similar, like I mentioned before, so if you were contemplating and you're like, oh, I want both, but do I need both? I think that they're both pretty similar, so if you were like tight on cash and you're just like only wanting to get one, then I think one should be fine. Yeah, all right, so there's that, and I think the only thing we have left is the eyeshadow palette. I think that the eyeshadow palette is actually really beautiful. The shade Skinny Latte has a little bit of hard pan. Just from using it now the first time, it's still pigmented and it still works, but that was just interesting for me. I think that the mattes blended out really beautifully. The blue is super intense and very pigmented, just the way I like it. The shade Champagne Toast is a gorgeous facial highlighter and just a gorgeous highlighter to use for the eyes. And I mean, every other shade that I used worked really, really nicely. I still have to use a few other ones that I haven't touched. Well, the shades are pretty typical and it's not a look that you can create with any other palette, but with that being said, you guys know I pretty much need everything and anything ColourPop. So if you are a ColourPop fan, I would definitely recommend this so far. It's pretty good. I'm definitely going to speak about it more in a Shop My Stash video so you guys can hear my final thoughts on it. But so far, I really like it, and if you're down for something cutesy and adorable, and if you're down for something that performs pretty nicely, this is really, really pretty. And then also the makeup bag and stickers. Yeah. Anyways, this is probably one of the longest videos of my life. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions, definitely let me know down below. Also, let me know if you guys picked up the whole collection, if you skipped out on the whole thing, if you were like contemplating and you're like, oh, I don't know, but now that you watch this video, you're like, oh, yeah. And then also let me know what you think of this look, because I would love to know your opinions on it. Other than that, I'll see you guys in my next video, and thanks for watching. Bye.